Continuing on with our game of ballpark baseball, and the next feature we're going to add is the dynamics of base running. Now, fair warning, there's math ahead, but it's only addition and subtraction. Pages 25 and 26 of the playbook contain the rules for advancing runners, whether that's on hits, errors, ground balls, or fly balls. And some situations require the runner to try to advance, means must advance. Others give the manager a choice, may advance. And there's also a provision for when a runner is trapped off base in a rundown. Pages 48 to 58 of the playbook contain the lookup charts for the dynamics of base running. So let's get back to the game and try to show you how it works. Okay, the Braves are up, so I'm drawing the numbers. Hank Aaron leads off for the Braves in the top of the fourth inning. Remember, he homered back in the first for the only 2 runs Zito has given up. The number is 44.
All right. And he walks.
All right, Hank's on first, nobody out, and that brings up Joe Adcock. The number is 8. All right, 8 is GB5. That's a ground ball to Arias at third. Now this could be a double play. The advancing runners rule on page 25 indicates that this is a potential pivot man double play. So for this play, we need to know the fielding abilities of the player fielding the ground ball, that's Arias, and he's a 1 fielder, and the fielder covering second base. Guess who? That's the Riot, and he's a 9 fielder. So now we're going to use the table on page 49 of the playbook to get a result. I'm looking at that on the screen here. We add the fielding abilities of the 2 fielders. That's a 9 plus a 1, so that equals 10. And then we subtract the batter's speed, and he's trying to beat the throw to first. Adcock is a 7 base runner, very slow, so that reduces our total to 3. So now we know that we're looking under the 3 column on that page. I'll draw a number. It's 27, and what do you see here, Brett? What's the result?
It's a double play unless the batter is a 3 or 4 base runner, and he is not.
Okay, so Adcock gets doubled up, and you can see if there was a faster runner at the plate, he would have beat the throw to first. But anyway, there's 2 out, and there's nobody on for Eddie Matthews. The number there is 18. It's PU3, a pop-up to the first baseman. So pop-ups are resolved on the park chart. And I'm going to draw another number, and Brett's going to look it up on the park chart here. That number is 36.
Okay. That is a foul ball, not caught.
Not caught, so it dropped. So the tricky winds must have fooled Sandoval on that one, and Matthews gets another chance, so I get to draw another number. That number is 30.
30. That's a 1B9, a single to right field.
Okay, so Eddie took advantage of his second chance and singled. He got on first. Okay, my next batter up is Mantilla. See what happens. The number is 3. So 3 is 2B8. That's a double to center field. Okay, so we have a runner on first, and we just got a double. Let's see if Matthews can score from first. We're looking at page 53 of the playbook. So I'll take you through this. You take the 3 for the type of hit, then you add 4 for Matthews' base running speed, and then subtract 2 for the number of outs. That gets us to a total of 5. So if we're looking at the chart here, 5, Brett, what's the result?
The result is a runner safe at home.
Okay, all right, so he's safe. Now if there had been no outs, the math would have come out differently, and the result would have been a 7, and Matthews would have had to try to advance. But you can see how the variables of advancing base runners are playing out in this inning. All right, it's 3-1. Mantilla's on second with 2 outs, and Del Crandall is up. And Del's number is 27.
All right, that is a strikeout.
All right, that's the end of that half of the inning, and the Giants will be up next. Okay, the bottom of the inning, the Giants are now batting. I think
right.
Cabrera's up, right?
Yep, Cabrera. Let's see. The number's 3, so he walks.
Okay, Cabrera walks. Buster Posey up next, runner on first.
Okay. And the number's 3, so that's T6, a tap to the shortstop Logan, a 4 fielder.
Okay, so we're going to look at the result for that on the park chart. So that's a tap to a 4-fielder. You got to draw a number, I think.
Okay. That number is 9, so that's a Y chance.
Okay, so this is one of those chance plays. Now we go to the playbook. The table for Y to an infielder is on page 39. I'm looking at that here, and Brett's going to draw another number.
That number is 35.
Okay, 35. That's a 2-base error as the ball gets away from the fielder. Okay, so now we got runners on second and third with no outs, and my pitcher, Warren Spahn, is giving the second baseman, or excuse me, the shortstop, Logan, the stink eye for making that error. Anyway, we got 2 on, nobody out, second and third, nobody out, and Pagana's up.
All right. Number is 41.
41, okay. That is a medium fly to center. That's Mantilla catching the ball out in center field. So the batter's out, but let's see if the runners advance. We refer to the table on page 51 of the playbook, and we do our math. So we have a 10 for the type of fly ball, medium fly, plus a 3 for Cabrera's speed. So then 10 plus 3 is 13, minus a 6 for Mantilla's arm, and gives us the result of 7. We look on the playbook, and what does that say
He
there?
scores easily,
Okay.
and I'll keep Pagana in second.
Okay, so that's a sacrifice fly. That makes the game 3-2, and brings up Sandoval with the runner on second. And what number you got there, Brett?
All right, number is 19.
That's on your card.
Okay. It's TL7, a Texas League single to the left.
Okay, so with 1 out, the rule is that the runners advance just 1 base on a Texas leaguer. They need to hold their position to see if the ball is caught. So anyway, now we got first and third with 1 out, and Arias is batting.
Okay. All right, the number is 13. It's going to be H4, a hard one to the second baseman, Red.
My man Red over there at second base. He's a 1-rated fielder, pretty good. So let's take a look at the park chart, draw a number, and
All right.
look it up for us there, Brett.
So that number is 49. Red caught it in the air and doubles Sandoval off first. Inning over.
Nice play by the Hall of Famer. All right, so that's a little bit about advancing runners. Come on back for the next video, and we're going to talk strategy.